Today, let's talk about strategy, or as I like to put it, figuring out your brand puzzle. When we say the word strategy, people tend to go really logical, really thinking like the one business page kind of strategy effect, where I have to somehow magically know everything that I'm ever going to do, but yet I have no clue, and they just get themselves overwhelmed and into a tizzy. Well, stop thinking of your brand strategy as this antiquated sheet of paper and start realizing what it is. You're really trying to figure out what is the brand puzzle you're building. Here's how I always like to say it. You know, you became an entrepreneur because honestly, you were inspired by something. There was a spark, there was a bit of a soul fire inside of you, and you wanted to go change the world. So you had this amazing inspiration. You saw the big picture, even if it was for a brief moment. Then what most people do, they see the big picture and then they're like, awesome, cool. And just like when you're a little kid, you rip open the puzzle box and you dump all the pieces on the ground and you start to build. But you just throw the box lid away, basically. And so now you're trying to build this puzzle and you don't exactly know 100% what you're building. The picture slowly gets fuzzier and fuzzier because you have no strategy in place. And you took the one guidepost, aka that puzzle box lid, and you chucked it. Your brand strategy is the puzzle box lid. So, what is your brand strategy? When you have that vision, when you have that inspiration, you write that shit down. Number one. Then you're really then going to work out the nuances of what does that mean? How am I going to make money? How am I going to relate to these people? Who are these people? You begin to kind of figure out what in the world is the relationship? How does that picture show up? How do I want to show up as a brand, as a person? How do I want my life to be? And then how is my audience going to show up? Do I want an audience that we're best friends, or do I want an audience where I'm truly the expert? What role do I want to play in their lives? And how long does that role last? You begin to figure out all these details. You begin to put the detail in to the brand puzzle box lid. You can either write this down, you can draw this out, whatever is the most inspirational for you. Literally create your puzzle box lid, aka your brand strategy. And that becomes like the golden goose of it all, basically. That's why every single product I offer, either brand mastery, fledgling to fierce, and anything else, it's always about taking all the elements, and in the end, all these pieces end up creating a brand strategy. It's what you'll see on Fix My Brand, Ali Craig season 2 especially, is that every single week we would work on a certain element, and to the brand's perspective, it was just some random ass element. But from my perspective, we were always building the puzzle, and then all of a sudden all the pieces come together and they're like, oh my God, yeah, that's totally what I want to build. And then we start building. That's what we're trying to create here for you. So stop stressing yourself out, thinking of your brand strategy as this super important, never moving strategy, and realize what it is. It's a guidepost. It's the puzzle box lid to what in the world you're building. It helps you see how the pieces fit together. It helps you see which pieces are those ones that they just put in for fun that you're not actually ever supposed to use. That is what your brand strategy is. Basically, a puzzle box lid, guys. So how